According to Social Blade, this channel gained over 1.5 million views in the last 30 days with estimated earnings that could reach up to $4,000 per month. Of course, results vary, but this shows that channels like Bible in a Nutshell have strong growth potential and the ability to generate consistent revenue. And here's the crazy part. They've done it with only 58 videos. So how exactly are they pulling this off? And more importantly, how can you do the same? I'm not promising you'll get the same results. That depends on your effort, consistency, and creativity, but I can give you the blueprint to start building your own success. Now, here's the thing. Tons of people trying to replicate what this channel is doing, but most fail and quit before they even get traction because they're stuck using expensive tools to pump out content. But don't worry, I've done the digging, and I've found some free tools that can help us create our own unique videos more easily. And the best part? They're 100% free, from visuals to voiceovers to full video creation. First thing we need is a topic. For that, we'll head over to ChatGPT. Here's how to decide which Bible story to cover. Go for high-demand topics on YouTube, the ones people already search for. These include famous Bible stories, parables, inspirational themes. Now, I'd simply ask ChatGPT to list 10 evergreen Bible story video ideas and 10 trending Bible-related video ideas that can get high views on YouTube. These perform really well because people are already familiar with the stories and love watching animated or explained versions. Next step, the script. Here's the exact free prompt you can use with me in ChatGPT. You are a YouTube scriptwriter. Write a 15-minute, engaging YouTube video script about a Bible story. Now simply copy and paste the topic right here. The script should include a powerful hook in the first 30 seconds to grab attention, a storytelling section retelling the Bible story in simple, emotional language, a lesson or takeaway that inspires the audience, a natural call to action to subscribe or watch another video. Make it suitable for both kids and adults, using clear and simple English. Once you've got your script, copy it into Google Docs or your preferred notepad and save it. All right, it's time for the voiceover. For this, head over to Luvvoice.com or click the link in the description. This tool offers text-to-speech with 200 voices and 70 languages for free. But what's even more amazing is that we can paste our script right on the homepage and generate a voiceover however we like, without even creating an account or logging in, since that's optional. Of course, we can use 11 Labs, which does offer high-quality AI voiceovers. However, in 11 Labs, we're limited to a monthly character count of 10,000. That isn't enough to maintain a consistent flow of content or handle longer projects such as full scripts or story-driven videos. While 11 Labs does provide excellent voice quality, we can't even create videos over 10 minutes long without paying for a subscription. So for now, we'll stick with Luvvoice. Quick tip. Luvvoice lets you paste up to 3,000 characters per script. If your script is longer, you'll need to split it or create a free account to increase the limit. It also provides different accents which we can choose from. But keep in mind, some might sound a bit robotic, but I do find Brian with the US accent to be perfect because his voice sounds natural and human-like. There's also Ryan with a UK accent, but I'm going with Brian. Pick your favorite, hit generate, and boom, you've got your voiceover. Now, let's move on to visuals. For this, go to this website. Whisk is a free experimental tool from Google's AI Test Kitchen. Think of it as a creative notebook for your AI projects. Instead of typing a new prompt every time and hoping your character looks the same, Whisk lets you define your character once, including their name, personality, appearance, and even example prompts. Then, you can reuse that definition across different AI tools, ensuring your character stays consistent in every scene or image you create. It's not just for characters either. You can also use Whisk to maintain a consistent art style, tone of voice, or even whole world building rules for storytelling. In other words, we get to create free images. If you didn't get what I just said, don't worry, Google isn't charging you yet. Now, it's time to create some magic. Hit the Enter tool. You'll be automatically logged in if you have a Gmail account. On the left side, you'll see 3 tabs: Subject, Scene, and Style. The subject is basically the star of your picture or video, what you want Whisk to generate or focus on. The scene is the setting, where the subject exists. It's the background or environment in which the subject is placed. If the subject is the actor, the scene is the stage. While the style controls the artistic look or vibe of the output, almost like applying a filter or theme. It determines the overall mood and artistic feel of your design. You can input either text or an image for all three, or just click on the dice and let it generate something automatically random. Here's a quick example. I will pick a cat as my subject. On a spaceship for the scene. And for the style? How about pixel art? For the prompt, I will say a retro 8-bit style cat wearing a tiny space helmet, sitting in a glowing spaceship cockpit with stars outside. Here's another example. My subject should be a man with a long beard holding a staff. Scene should be a huge waves of water splitting apart. Pixar is my style. And for the prompt, I will say a Pixar-style Moses standing powerfully with his staff as the sea parts dramatically. Make sure to set your aspect ratio to 16:9 once you have your preferred character. Make sure to lock the seed to create similar outputs. This helps ensure your character appears consistent across all scenes. Now, to make things easier, head over to where you pasted your script and copy it back into ChatGPT and say, "Here's my story. Please break it into paragraphs." For each one, generate a detailed scene prompt in this format. Subject, main character, scene, setting and action, style, art style like Pixar, anime, Disney, etc. Full prompt, a single descriptive prompt I can paste into an AI tool. Now obviously you will need to pick a preferred style, then remove the rest. This way, you'll have consistent prompts for every part of your story. Once your images are ready, it's time to bring them to life. Head over to ChatGLM. This is where we'll turn our images into short videos. The best part? It's free, unlimited, and honestly, it's one of those hidden gems in image to video generation that not many people know about. Here's how to sign up. What you'll want to do first is right-click and translate the page to English. To sign up, use your phone number. But if you prefer not, you can go to this website. That's what I used here. But honestly, I recommend using your own for security and reliability. When you copy the number, make sure you only take the digits after the first two. Then head back to ChatGLM and paste it in. Now listen carefully. If you see a message saying that overseas registration is closed, try switching the page translation back to Chinese before clicking Get Verification Code, and it should go through. After that, return to this website, refresh the page, and copy the code you receive. Paste that code back into ChatGLM to complete your sign-up. Just a quick note, always make sure you're using these services responsibly and in line with the platform's terms of service. Once you're logged in, head over to the AI Video tab. Here, you'll want to check your basic parameters and select 16:9 and bump the resolution up to 1080p. Of course, the more advanced quality settings are reserved for premium users, but hey, it's free and unlimited, so no complaints. You'll also find AI special effects that you can click to apply to an image. Now, click on this first frame box to upload your image, choose 16:9 again, and hit upload. You can also add a tail image, which basically sets where you want the scene to end, but for now, let's stick with the basics. Remember the prompt we used to create the images? Just copy that same text, paste it here, and click Generate. If you're enjoying this so far, a sub to the channel would be greatly appreciated. One thing to note, generating a video can take about 2 to 5 minutes since we're free users. But like I said earlier, as long as it's free, no complaints. Note, it also adds a watermark, but don't worry, bear with me for a while. I'll show you how we can work with it and still make our video look polished. Once your video is ready, download it. For a good and engaging Bible story, we'll need some fitting background music. Stick to platforms like YouTube Audio Library so you don't run into copyright issues. Finally, head into CapCut. This is where it all comes together. Your AI-generated visuals, your professional voiceover we created earlier, and your background music. Layer them step by step to create a complete, engaging video. And here's a pro tip. To make your video look more clean and professional, you can place your channel logo or a small sticker over the watermark. That way, you're branding your video at the same time. Quick one, a recommended upload strategy is to post 2 to 3 videos per week. This frequency keeps your audience engaged, improves channel visibility, and allows you enough time to produce high-quality content consistently. And that's it, you've just created a full Bible story video using free AI tools.